Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Witch Queen Season of the Risen intel. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a very easy glitch that will allow you to get your hands on extra pinnacles every single week. The activity we're going to be using this glitch in is the Wellspring, which is a 1580 activity, and will probably be locked off by power for a large majority of the people playing Destiny currently, as a 6-man team all at 1550 was what we were using, and without this glitch we wouldn't have been able to get through it. That's the average, of course, 1550. My ideal power for this particular activity to make it easy would probably be something in the realm of 1665. Should be fairly easy for most groups at that point. I'm sure there are some well-versed teams right now that could do this with less than 6 players, but for the majority of people, you're going to need at least 6, and you're all going to need to be fairly well geared in order to actually complete this and get the pinnacle, unless you use this glitch. Now, as I said, our averages were much lower than that at the time that we were doing this run. This is myself and my gaming clan, and I want to give a big shout out to everybody who was doing this run with me. Shout out to Diddy, Bomber, Taz, Beat, and Forte. Really helped me out. Wouldn't have been able to get this video done without them, so big shout out to them once more. And this glitch is really easy. In fact, I'm surprised at how easy it is. And I don't think it's something that's going to get patched anytime soon, because there are some caveats to it, and we'll discuss those. But this is primarily for the boss room. Now, the boss room is a small, confined space. You have a lot of adds. You have to take out wizards in order to be able to do damage to the boss. There's champions in this room. Even though you can self-revive and you have infinite number of revives, if you wipe, you have to start it all over again. And it's a very long boss fight. What this glitch will allow you to do is never have to worry about wiping, because essentially you'll have one person always alive. And like I said, it's not that difficult. You just have to know when to do it and also when to stop. Because if you do this wrong, you can actually miss out on the pinnacle drop from the Wellspring. So as you can see here, I am just emoting behind this green wall. I don't need to emote, that was just for the video. But all you really have to do to perform this glitch is get behind this green wall. Now, the way you do it is at the beginning of the boss fight. So actually, before you'd actually trigger the boss fight, you'll rally a flag, or I'm sure most people will. And then move to the left side of the room to where you would actually rally the flag. I'm going to call that the left side of the room. There is one little room open. It's one of the rooms from the previous encounter leading up to the boss fight. All these rooms will be closed off as soon as the boss fight actually starts. But certain ones you can still get into previous to actually triggering the boss encounter. All you have to make sure that you do then is be close to where this green wall actually spawns. Be in the room. Start the boss encounter. The green wall that you see behind me will form, and you will get a joining allies prompt. Make sure that you're close to the door, right up against it. If you do, the joining allies will disappear, and you will not take any damage from anything in the actual boss zone. Nothing can hit you through the door. The boss can't even hit you. In fact, I had one point where I was actually keeping the boss distracted on me because he could still see me, but he couldn't do anything to me. And he's just standing right in front of me, staring down at me. It was kind of funny. Another great thing about this glitch is any wells. So for me, I wasn't using Well of Radiance in this case, but I had my healing rifts. And if you were using Well of Radiance or a bubble, that will actually phase through the green wall. So even though a majority of it will still be on your side, you could still use it to help your allies inside the actual boss room, because they can still get into it from the opposite side. That'll prevent you from ever wiping, ever needing to restart this encounter. Now, the caveats are you have to be aware of the timing for the final boss wave of damage. Because if you're in this room when the actual boss fight ends, you will not be able to get the pinnacle. It will not drop for you. So just keep in mind that when the boss gets low, when you're in that final damage phase, join your allies. Go into the room. Do it as late as possible because you don't want to run the risk of doing all of this and then going in there and immediately just getting whomped by the boss or some other ad that there will be plenty of. Go in when you have a super, immediately drop your super, help out your teammates in that last second, and get your pinnacle. You can do this on all 3 characters, so that's 3 extra pinnacles every week. Like I said, a 1580 activity. It's no joke, even though this isn't a raid or a nightfall or anything like that. It's definitely difficult. It took us several tries to do different parts of this particular mission or encounter. I'm not really sure what it qualifies as. But in any case, we were able to get through most of them just simply by brute forcing it a little bit and just practice. But this one was really what gave us some trouble, or would have given us trouble had we not known this. So hopefully this will allow you to get some more pinnacles every single week that might be locked off to you, at least for the first few weeks, maybe even a month, depending on if you're a casual player or someone who plays a lot more often like me and my group does. But even our group, nobody was near 1560, which is probably where they expect, or Bungie expects, most players to be before they really are able to get through this thing quickly. At least, like I said, the casuals. So this will definitely help people under that get it done earlier. Thanks so much for watching today. As I said, hopefully you found something helpful. If you like more content like this in Destiny 2 Witch Queen, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on all post notifications. That bell, it's right next to the big red subscribe button. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Any of those things will enter you into any future giveaways on the YouTube channel. We do one every 1,000 subscribers. We usually give away a season or a Witch Queen seasonal pass, things like that. We will do some bigger giveaways as we get higher up, usually every 10,000 subscribers. So stick around for those things. You can also leave any of the hashtags listed beneath this video in the comment section down below. That'll give you an extra entry into any future giveaways for this video. I do that on every video, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course do it again. And as always, I am WELLSPRING. Of course, we will see you next time. Little